and I'm working on this thing called Temple OS. It's going to be good. It's not for any of the... Alright. Anyone who sees me with this hat knows what I'm all about right now. If you don't, look up Temple OS and Terry. He'll make you laugh. Good guy. I'll wait for someone to roll in and then I'll get started. Full of living. Shark Belly Kelly. What's up? Look at that map back there. Let's get that in the shop. Hell yeah. Guys, got some really important things to talk about here. Just let me set up my tripod here. Let me set up my tripod. Trip, I was just about to... I was gonna message you, buddy, and just say, let's make some breakfast, but fuck, I don't got anything in the house. I don't got shit all, man. I'm just having coffee. Like 3 pieces of bacon. Alright, let me talk about... You got the try. Yo, what's up? What's up? What's everyone doing? What's up, homegirls? What's up, homeboys? Alright, I want to talk about a few things. I'm on leftovers making espresso. Yeah, exactly. It's espresso mornings. Get more lighting. Alright. Yeah, I just had a friend message me. And, turn this right. Had a friend message me and, just talking about how it's hard to work with someone like me who's really excited to do something, and then once I start it, I'm completely focused and unempathetic and just only interested in getting the job done as quickly as possible. It's very unique because most people are like, I don't know, they let people know that they're excited all the time, like, oh yeah, it's going to be the best project. I'm like, I want this shit done so I can move on, right? That's what I do. So I'm working on something on a website, and he was worried. He was worrying me out. I'm not worn out. It's I just need consistent. I just need to know that my marks are being met. So it's like, if you need something done, then I do it, and then I try to listen as best as I can, and I usually mess up in some way, right? And then I'm like, I got to go back and like fix something. And they're like, okay, that's better. It's like, that's closer. And it's like, then I go back and I fix it until it's like, they're happy and like, good. But like the whole time I'm like, fuck. I'm like pissed off. I'm like, shit, gotta redo this. I don't want to do it again, but I do it because when I'm working on with people, I do respect the hierarchy. There's a publishing company there, Leo. It's called Taurus Necris. It's not live yet, but the website's is up, and I'm working on it. If you guys know Sing Along Bear, it's her husband. I do the same thing, total perfectionist. Yeah, it's not even perfectionist because I'm following leadership in this project. Actually, on my own projects, I don't care about perfection. I just want to make sure things work and they do what I set out in my mind. So, like, Bear Map website, like, it works. It does what I want it to do. It could be prettier, but I put it off because I'm going to launch a new site. It's almost ready. I just need to put it in the Google API again and plug it all in and make a password protection and get memberships. But yeah, I put that together. So I got a few topics. I got, if you guys are interested in a few other things, I could talk about them. Yeah, they did get married recently, exactly. So they're working on buying all kinds of stuff, land, and starting their company. Um, he's got a new job or something too, so it's all kinds of new stuff for them. I'm happy to work for him because he's a good dude, and I know when push comes to shove, be a good ally, right? You spend too much time on shit. Yeah, you got to figure out what's in your heart for that kind of thing. It's like I probably spent about 20 or 40 hours editing Owen's bear mail, and I might do it again, but I'm gonna wait till the time's right, kind of thing. You got to kind of like prioritize and shuffle a bit, because sometimes you need money, sometimes you need more friends, sometimes you need. Oh, okay, fuck. Sometimes you need more friends. Is that better? Sometimes you need more friends, sometimes you need more money, sometimes you need more skills, sometimes you need, like, just less stress or whatever. Sometimes you need more time with God, right, and all kinds of things. So you just got to adjust and be the leader, follow the row kind of thing. Sorry I'm talking so low. I'm usually loud, but, I mean, I'm only on the first coffee here. What's up, Jenny Bear? Jenny Bear is hilarious. She does some funny memes or reposts or whatever. So I want to talk about women. What's your opinion on Captain Mike Mullen leaving? Oh, he bailed? I didn't know. He just stopped editing? That's curious. No problem, Jenny Bear. Yeah, everyone likes you, Jenny Bear. You're doing a good job. You're being funny, and I got a good meme I'm going to send you. I think it's perfect for what you're doing, because it's kind of like wholesome memes. It's kind of like mom memes she does. My opinion on Captain Mike Malone leaving: if he left, I mean, he can do what he wants. I don't think he needs to edit Owen's mail or Owen's stuff. Oh, he sided with Fuentes. Whatever. Who cares? All right. So, women as a flower. All right. So, if you're someone who's courting women, if you're a man, you should be. If you're not, figure it out. Go do it. Like, go talk to people on Instagram. If you have no one in real life you can trust, right? Jenny's the lady bear meat lord, exactly. Woman is a flower. That's why they like flowers, because they are alike flowers. Like, they're very similar. If you think about it, a flower blooms in the daylight, right? And if you know anything about what the sun, is symbolizes in man, is like the brightness, right? The light, and the moon is like the reflection of that kind of thing. So, all right, tryptamines has something. I don't know what he means, but yeah. So when a woman, when you're courting a woman as a man, you really are just trying to get them to show their true beauty, right? And whenever when you failed when they close it off, and it's really frustrating. But you just need to be a bright light. You need to continually, and not every flower is going to be ready to respond to that. And my personal experience is I burn a little too hot. So you got to find someone who's just really compatible with, that kind of personality. And my friends are like that too. Like my best friend before, we're still good friends, but we don't talk. But he knows that my intensity is for good reason. And, you guys were chatting. And he's always kind of got it and, like, respected it. And we've been friends because of it. But so, yeah, if you're confused by that, just know that that's just the way it is. And you might burn too hot, or you might not burn hot enough for some flowers, right? It's like temperate. So get out there and do it. Figure it out. There's plenty of people on Instagram just be smart. You could do it on I don't know, YouTube or something too, right? Or the real world. That's what I like about Bear Maps. That's what I like about the site. It's just gonna make it easier for people to communicate, and you should be communicating and trying to be fruitful and multiply. Just do it. Why the fuck? Okay, why the fuck would you side with Nick? Nick is rich. Yeah, don't know. And then I was going to talk about the waters of life, and Jesus comes and tells you through him you will have everything. He tells the woman at the well, he's like, through me, like you will inherit the waters of life. And then it got me thinking about how money is really just trying to mimic that. So if you know anything about finance, they have this thing called profits, which is a spell on the word prophet, which is the good prophesizers, or the good word of the Lord. And then they have something called banks, which are banks of a river, right? Like sides that keep everything flowing. And then they have the water, or the liquid, right? The liquid currency and current. So we'll do a little side here. Captain Mike claimed PB was bullying him. Whatever. Sounds like a victim. And that's what got me thinking, is like, okay, money is not the waters of life, first off. It mimics it in every way, and a lot of people think it is, and a lot of people think they need money to do anything. And no, you need the proper prophecy, the proper waters of life, because right now you could sell all your stuff, buy a van, put a bed in it, and live. That's one option. That's one option I know about, where you can just go nomad. And there's a thing called Slab City down in the south, where it's warm enough where you can stay there for at least a couple of years till you figure out, how to balance what you want to do and be fruitful and multiply. So there's always things you can do, and they're above the money. And the hierarchy, this is from Justinian Deception on YouTube, is, God, man, Vatican, Babylon, and then you have, like, I forget what it is at actually the bottom, but Jesus Christ comes in at the bottom too. So it's like God at the top, Alpha, Omega. And he says, well, see the system? Just circumvent it. And he gives you your rights over everything again, your dominion over everything. It's going to keep trying to corrupt you and push you, right? Like, it's going to try to make you obey the system above your God. And that's why Christians were beheaded, because they don't do it. They never cucked, and you shouldn't either. But yeah, that's basically my point. And then I got to me thinking about trade and how, a formal education is sometimes called a trade, or like if you get like a carpentry thing, it's like a trade, right? And you're trading your skills, right, or your time. That's what you're doing most of the time. You're trading it for dollars, or you're trading it for, dollars in experience, dollars in status, like all kinds of different things. You're just trading, and then what you trade for and stuff is really important. And your trade can be anything, like you kind of decide, what you're gonna make your trade. Usually it's something you're good at and you enjoy, so that's good. Started to think he was paid off and made that up. Yeah, could be. So what do you think tryptamines? Should we do another stream? I could do one today, I think. I don't know. I think I might get called in to go do some cooking. But right now I'm not. I'm feeling pretty good today. Yeah, not much going on. I believe Babylonian/Roman Empire never ended. It was just transferred to the Vatican and the banking system. Yep, that's right. The Vatican is supposedly above the Babylonian state, which is the Roman Empire is alive and well in the U.S. and everyone is kind of a slave to that, the biggest superpower. In some ways, I mean, Canada is for sure. Like everything we get is pretty much imported from you guys. So yeah, I'm just trying to get through. People who are despairing and not doing things, or like making a bunch of memes for like weeks on end, which is fine. Do what you want, but eventually, Yeah, okay, let's do the talk. I'm pretty much done. Whenever you want to hop on, just send me the thing, okay? Yeah, we'll talk. Yeah, I think you just get the idea that money's your priority at all. You get your idea that God's will is your priority, and you have dominion over the Vatican and the Babylon state. Whether or not they try to convince you you don't, they put you in jail, or they tank your credit score, or they make it hard for you to even build a home on your own land. That's where you need to be smart and get through their systems. And that's what people are doing, like, instinctively. Like, you see some millennials who are, like, building, like, small houses, getting around zoning laws, or, like, keeping it on wheels so you don't have to pay, for a home and stuff like that, but still want to live on your land, building wells, getting around that kind of thing, like all these different like red tapes. 2 minutes, all right. Did you see Overbear's new vid on thunder tugging? An AC/DC track used, very funny, right? Oh yeah, that reminds me. So like YouTube. All right, guys, I know we all use YouTube, but is it not becoming a huge inconvenience to use YouTube? I want to listen to Otis Redding, and I have to listen to a Credit One commercial each time it replays, Capital One commercial, and I have a modified YouTube. We'll let this cat out. A modified YouTube app that was supposed to stop ads, but now they changed it, and now it doesn't stop ads. Like, that's a huge inconvenience. So, but it's just web hosting. It's just computers. Honestly, I can host the Otis Redding song, and you can stream it on your phone through your web browser. Like, I know it's all centralized, and that's the biggest. You guys, like, I'm guilty of it, I guess, but it's like you start using these systems and like centralizing all your stuff. This is how you get banks, and this is how you get just grabbler tech. I mean, it is grabbler tech. Like it gets you all at one place, all feeding into it. So 1 million views a day on this Otis Redding song gets them, a couple $1,000s or whatever more from these ad companies. Someone might get a kickback for hosting it, like making a channel and stuff like that. But like the big companies have the rights, and they milk them for like 100 years. 100 years. What are you saying? So you paid more money and got the same thing? Well, I don't know what you're talking about. So, what's up, Grumpy Undead Bear? Everybody. So yeah, like YouTube isn't a special thing. It's really just it's just a computer. It's a lot of computers that sends you information, right? But it's become very inconvenient now. It's becoming borderline inconvenient to even just listen to music on it, as a sharing platform. As a personal sharing platform, it's also kind of becoming inconvenient because when I go to the trending, I can't have an independent thought. If I was a teenager and I was watching the trending page, it's very difficult to have an independent and intelligent thought because it's all rhetoric and it's all pushing you to like laugh at stupid things, or like it really is just trying to manipulate you, and it's not trying to protect you or keep you, you know, like a father would, and it's not trying to nurture you and you know, take care of you like a mother would, and you need both of those, and that's kind of what. When you said you wanted to avoid YouTube ads, oh no, I never paid them. No, I never paid them. I just have this app. It's like for my old phone, and it's someone else like just took the code and like snipped some stuff out, and it didn't play ads for a long time. Now it just plays ads all the time. That's basically it. I try to get around it, you know. This app I can like turn off the screen, because if I didn't, my phone would die in 10 minutes. So it's got like all these features. I didn't pay for it; it was free. But it wasn't hosted. It wasn't hosted on Google Play Store or anything. It was like on a website. Someone hosted it. You had to root your phone, kind of thing. I think the Babylon State best what do you call it? Best tool for destruction, or best tool for control is convenience. They make it so easy, right? They do all the work for you, but you basically pay them with your body, kind of thing. It's like you give them all your time. So, I mean, how many people watch about, you know, at least an hour of YouTube every day? If you're watching YouTube every day, like you really are just kind of feeding into it. Even if you're watching stuff that's good, you know, supporting independent thought. Unauthorized TV is interesting because unauthorized TV is further removed. It's still centralized. It still uses Vimeo. It's not like Fox Day has the server in his house. They use a service. It's just that we kind of have to do it to serve a large platform. But in essence, the way computing started, and there's a couple good documentaries, is someone had a computer and they networked it, and they used different protocols and stuff to communicate with different computers to share things. And people used to have servers in their own homes, you know. That was the thing. Like, they would have all the information. If someone wanted to take it, they'd have to come on their land, have a search warrant, federal stuff, all that kind of thing. That's the origin of it. That's the origin of BBS, if you ever look that up. Oh, yeah, he wants to be in. I'll just finish this thought of bringing it right in. What's it called? Bulletin board systems. People used to like host them and like chat across the world. That was like in the early days and stuff. All right. Stupid ass fucking cat. Sean's laughed. Honestly, I love that cat. This is what I'm talking about with my personality. It's like, it seems like I'm ultra aggressive, but like, in my heart, that cat's pretty awesome. Tryptamines, where'd you go? Bastard. Yeah, and you know, sounds like it. Yeah. If you guys like want to share things on your computer, like, it's not complicated, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting at. Okay, all right, easier. Let's do it. Bam. I think. Oh, he's probably doing something now.
Sorry about that. Took myself off.
It's all good. See what I mean, though? It's like, that's my personality. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? What the shit? And I'm not pissed at all.
Fucking cat.
So, you want to tell me about your conspiracy theory then?
Yeah, okay. So, I forget this guy's name. I'd have to look it up, and I can't look it up right now, or it will boot me, I think, from this, because that's what was happening. I tried to find him. Um,
Yeah, it does.
so some guys with a somewhat new Instagram had a channel on YouTube he's been posting to. And obviously he's doing like his mix of his own shit and own stuff, and he's not getting any recommendations by YouTube, obviously, right? And he posts a video just of him talking about Nick Fuentes' poor decision of how he approached the Owen thing, and he messaged me. He had my back for something once, and then he messaged me. He's like, "Yo, I'm getting swarmed by Nicker Nation." He just posted this video, and he had just a ton of Nicker people come on his channel and start fucking like riot commenting on him. But like, there's no reason they should have known about this video. It was brand new and posted. And at first, I didn't think too much of it when he's like, he thought that it's either YouTube. YouTube may like be pinning Nicker Nation and Bears against each other, because what other reason would be that video automatically got like so many people from Nick's side on there when there's nothing that would have tagged it that quickly? He just insta-bombarded by it. It actually is really suspicious when I saw it after, because it was right after, and he had tons of comments already on it. Right. And so then I'm like, you know what? It's actually a very good chance. In fact, it's a better chance than not. The question is, does Nick know about this? Because do you remember when the original spat came between Nick and Owen? It happened when Nick went to Washington, D.C., and Owen called him out for fucking picking up nickels, and then he took him back. Took it back because Nick still said his name and called him a fag, and it was least using his name. So he's like, okay, I called him a snake and a nickler, but he's still saying my name. So if he's saying my name, then maybe he isn't corrupted, and maybe I was wrong. But then the spat continued, so Nick was always fucking against him from that point on. But now, after I see this guy get his channel swarmed by Nick people, and as soon as he posted it, for no reason, he's not even a big channel. Instead of like, it would be way more common to be coming up for Owen people, but he came up for Nick's people, and he got swarmed. So now I'm thinking like, did Nick sell out? And is he part of this fucking fake paradigm war that he's been causing? Because honestly, I always admired like his tenacity and fucking intelligence, because there's a debate that he had when he was before he turned 20. I don't know if it's 17, 18, or 19, but he debated some fucking Zionists, and it was the most fucked up thing I've ever seen an adult take a beating from a kid in this debate. You know what, Richie West, let me fucking go on with this, because we can all discuss it after. I just want to lay it all out here, because I didn't think so, but there's a lot of things that don't make sense to me now. Like if you heard the beginning of that guy getting swarmed on his channel by Nick people, it makes no sense how that happened that fast. He's a small channel. But now okay, because it made me think about Mike Maloney now. Oh, what's up, Baron? That's too bad. But we'll talk later if you want. But yeah, so if Mike Maloney, if he quit like this, which kind of makes no sense to me, here's what I think can be a possible read between the lines. Read Owen's message on his Instagram. It says something along the lines of he chose Nick's mommy's milkers. He's like, that he was making money and he chose Nick's mommy's milkers. He's like, they'll dry out quick, don't worry, and you'll fucking whatever, right? Okay. What if it's possible? Because, yo, you got to think, if you look at Nick's super chats, he gets $100 ones, like back to back to back, okay? Right. He should be getting a bare minimum of $1,000 a stream every time, I think, minimum. Plus he gets subscription numbers, because I don't think he's demonetized. He might be, I could be wrong about that, so someone can correct me on that. And then if he did go to Washington and actually did sell out for nickels, who knows what kind of money he's getting. So he would there, even without that last part, he could technically have the money to approach Mike Maloney, or let's say a disgruntled person, and offer them a certain amount of money, whether it's a one-time fee or it's a multiple stage thing or it's a continuous subscription, to fuck off and make it look bad. It's possible.
He's
I don't know.
monetized and has a check mark on Twitter, says Sean.
Huh?
Sean says he is monetized and has a check mark on Twitter.
Check mark means nothing, but he is monetized. That's what I didn't think he was demonetized. He would be bitching about it like a lot, like Crowder and shit. He doesn't bitch that much about it, so or like talk about it that I recall, because I don't listen to him anymore. I used to listen to him a bit. I couldn't go on too often with him. I knew he had some good ones, so I'd listen to that. What has he got?
Yeah, it says Captain Mike put a link on his last video to a recording of BB calling Nick's mother a pig.
Now, a recording. Are you saying like Mike tapped a phone and talked to him recording, or is this a public video that he fucking snipped? Because that makes a difference.
Yeah, if it's like an Instagram voice memo or something, that does make a difference. I mean, I don't like, he can do what he wants, and I don't like when people mix the private with the public, and they use it as a leverage point to slander. It's like privacy is there for a reason. The moment you go against it, you're creating war. And I'm all for war, but
No, this is unnecessary war. But do you not think that makes a little bit of sense, that it's actually possible? Okay, when I first thought of this, I'm like, odds are not much. But then I started thinking about everything. Because, dude, it just hit me with that Washington thing, is why he originally had the spat with Owen, and how he never backed down. He never backed down. And I think he should have. And the whole time I've been thinking how stupid he is for pulling that stunt. And then when you think about it, the way that he approached, fuck, I'm kind of trying to wrap my brain on how to explain this properly, because I suck at explaining stuff, but there was, I'm gonna try to revisit how I'm thinking this, but there has always been something weird since the time that caller called in, told him that, oh, you and Owen think a lot alike, and then he was like, well, we don't think or he's like, you guys think about everything the same or some shit, he said, right? And he's like, oh no, we don't think about everything the same. And that's where the spat happened, right? Because that's what Owen chirped him for when that was a little disrespectful to the bear. He did say that stupidly. There was no reason for that. He could have just been like, oh yeah, we agree on these stuff. He did say that a bit weird, and then he's been fucking like a complete prick ever since to him. So that raises suspicions to me big time. I did not ever think he actually did sell out, and now I'm starting to totally think this is a possible theory. I'm gonna read some of this because I'm way behind here. Yeah, Nick looks like a fake to me. Perhaps in Charlottesville, he's been made to do this. That's a good theory, because he did take that Charlottesville pretty well, I'd say. I don't think he. It's a good thing to think about, though.
Do you think
one of BB's Insta videos? Yeah. Well, okay. So you're saying that Captain Mike already posted a video of him being a dick rather than posting his videos to post his videos.
Some like insider slandering. Jesus. Interesting.
Crowder's not really no, Crowder's not deplatformed. He's demonetized, and he doesn't need to be monetized. He's fucking beyond Mug Club. He's getting bribed by people, so it's irrelevant. And he's got sponsors.
AWJ. It's funny.
You don't need a fap to this. Stop fucking spanking the monkey. Quit polishing your pepperoni. Fucking keep making babies. You already got a good one. Make another one.
There you go. Exactly. Okay, so what we have here is obviously conspiracy theory. And the main conspiracy theory that seems like you're fighting here is the one for people that are compromised. People that are showing up, being a part of the team, and then basically being a double agent or changing their worldview. So Mike Maloney, I mean, fuck, he's been around forever. Like, I've known
Yeah,
him as long as I've watched BB streams, so it's
is
weird
he
that he would just
like
turn
based
co.
Texan era? 'Cause I didn't notice him that much. Just he's always been in the background. Everyone else has been more in the foreground.
I think he's done like if you go look at his YouTube, I think he's done him for like at least since August, if not before that. Because I definitely was watching BB
Oh, you
during
would have had to been way before that. The question
yeah
is, I
February.
just went to Social Blade his channel, and I couldn't find anything but the Bear Cave and something else. He does Owen Benjamin highlights, right? That's his channel.
Yep,
Because I
that's
don't
right.
watch any of the fucking any of those people's stuff because I just listen to the real ones. But um, I went to okay, fuck. Did I look it up? If someone's like handy with the PC because I can't do it right now. He took his videos down. Okay, it should still show record on. This is what else kind of was confusing on BB's part. Like, let's play devil's advocate here, right? He said he was making thousands of dollars. Now, whatever it says on Social Blade is a maximum that you would be getting.
Hmm.
So if you go on Social Blade, it gives you an estimate, and if you're not demonetized, that's a maximum you can get. But you can't get more than that because you will have unadvertiser friendly videos, and not all of them are monetized. The numbers as far as I know, because I'm speculating here, but I know I'm going to be right on this. The numbers that they give on Social Blade are as if all of them were monetized, I believe. I know it gives a range, so I don't know why the hell they would do it like that, because they should have a more exact nut figure, but I still think that's how it goes. And when I went on Mike's Social Blade, I don't know if I found the right channel because he didn't have those kind of numbers. His numbers were tallying to, I don't know, I don't think you could get 1,000 in 1 month out of that. But maybe I didn't find the right one. I did have to specifically type it in and make sure Google didn't omit highlights and stuff like that because there's a bunch of channels, and it doesn't like to find Social Blade with small channels too easily, and Social Blade itself sucks to search on. I always have to use Google because you have to type the exact channel name. If you make a mistake on it, it doesn't fucking pull it up properly. And some channels don't go by what they're displayed. They're actually a different channel, I think, in the coding, so they don't pick up. Like I know I watch AVE, and I used to always watch his Social Blade, and it was a little weird to find him on Social Blade, so I just used Google. I just typed in Google AVE, and then he would come up easier than when I use Social Blade.
Leo asks, how well does Captain Mike know Fuentes?
That's the thing. I didn't even know that he liked them. I didn't know he put his fucking videos on his stuff. Like someone else has to fill this question, and I'd like to know myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh man! So what are you up to this morning?
Just fucking made some nice chicken pesto penne yesterday.
Nice.
Had that left over for breakfast, and filling out resumes today. I might have a nice job interview.
Where are you applying and stuff? Louder with Crowder mug.
Buddy, it's a fucking good mug. I don't even care.
Yeah, I know.
It is literally my favorite mug. So
yeah,
what I'm thinking of.
I mean, you can put all the nickels in there.
I chipped a bit. I fucking smoked it with a bowl. Like, I just skimmed it. Hey, if I find out who's pressing hearts, I'm going to ban you. But I doubt I'm going to be able to figure that out unless someone owns up to it. Then I'm probably going to have to forgive you. God damn it.
Hearts for the Crowder mug. It's funny.
No, but it's a fucking sweet mug. There's no way around it. It's fucking huge. The amount of tea I can pour in the thing, it's good. It's the biggest mug I have.
What kind of jobs are you
industrial automation jobs and construction jobs, like reno shit. I kind of want to do that. Sean at first. See, you fucking admitted it. Now I can't ban you.
Yeah.
No, like I worked for an automation company, and then I've been doing like I take on anything from like reno to landscaping, and then the season's basically over, so now I'm back to applying. And then I talked to someone I know from high school. Yeah. And they're looking for people, and I might be getting an interview in the next couple of days. I really hope for this one. It'd be fucking
Well, yeah,
sweet.
you could do demolition during the winter months. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know. But if
Yeah.
I get an automation job, I just go back to doing automation. I worked for this company for 8 years and quit because they fucking suck, and they were like a 3 to 4 hour total commute a day if I go to the office. Not to mention I have to drive. Well, the driving around Ontario is fine because I get paid then per kilometer and time.
Right.
But going to the office, I don't, and I live on the other side of Toronto, I have to go to a city on one side. Siu Laroki. I don't know if I probably definitely didn't pronounce that right, but
I got all these different pronunciations of people's names. Leo
Laroki.
Yeah.
It's a trippy one with the extra R.
What the hell is automation? Is it computer automation?
So, no, factory process automation. So we specialize in liquids for food and beverage, but we're dairy specialists in pasteurization, cheese, and did pharmaceutical and cosmetics. So anything to do with liquids. So I have to build a panel that would control the process. And it's not like a PC in Windows. It's a ladder logic panel, and you have to build everything custom. And they're like, depending on whatever, have motor controls in them. So you could have 600 volts going to it. You have to have 120 breakdown and then 24 volts. And then so like you have a very customized computer motor controller that controls them. So I design those, I build them, I install them, and I commission them.
That sounds amazing. It sounds like one hell of a skill.
That's what a lot of people say, but it's kind of weird and boring sometimes.
Did you go to school?
It's cool. It is cool. It's all right. Sorry?
Did you go to school?
Yeah, I did industrial automation and robotics engineering in college.
Well, we're going to need it. I mean, they're going to keep pushing for the technocracy, so...
I'm never going to go unemployed with that career, that's for sure.
Yeah, I do think the globalism is going to go that way. I mean, that's interesting about careers, man. The career fairs is that's some agenda-based, control. Like getting you to get this degree and like build automation products and stuff like that. It's all part of like a plan to automate the world, with robots.
Oh, absolutely. It's weird the kind of like discord people have between who supports automation and who doesn't. It's irrelevant. It has to happen. It's not even a question, in my opinion. But I don't know.
Well, I don't need no automation on my farm.
No, I know, but it's an inevitable process, and you know it, right? Like it's gonna happen.
In the Babylon state, yes, you're right.
Yeah, it's just gonna happen,
but Babylon always falls.
That's fine, but for now, we.
Yeah, we. So this is why I was talking about trades and banks, because I think that's what Owen Benjamin thinks too. Is like he realized his trade, and now he's like remaking his trade to be more with God, right? So.
Mm-hmm. System engineering. So.
You know what you could do?
Yeah.
With your automation degree, you could build some automation to destroy automation.
Yeah, I don't think that would be worth it, and that I'm gonna risk my life there.
He says his son is planning on studying system engineering. You know anything about that? Yeah,
I know a little bit. I found a textbook on it. It's definitely not my forte. I hope he enjoys it. I'm more hands-on than that. I quit my job after 8 years and literally was landscaping, sometimes cutting grass, and I was singing in my truck every day for like 2 weeks. I was so happy to get out of that fucking shit. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
If you're whistling when you get up in the morning, man, you're doing all right.
I was non-stop singing for 2 weeks. But the thing was, I didn't have to drive for 4 hours without pay to work every day, right? 2 hours an hour and a half one way to 2 hours one way. And then I would longboard for 4 minutes to my work truck when I came here. So I was like, this is fucking great. This is great.
All right, man.
But anyway,
have a good one.
Let's wrap this up, or I'm wrapping it up, and we could do another one later if you want. But I got to get going.
I got to do some grocery shopping. All right, dude.
Okay, buddy. Nice speaking to you. Take care.
Take care. All right, let's end this. All right, everybody. I'm on YouTube, Casey St-Amand, Caseystamand. God bless, and yeah, have some fun today. Do what you need to do. All right.